How to control your mind and your emotions. Understanding your emotions is the beginning of control. Before you try to control your emotions, you must first understand them. Most people fail here. They try to stop anger, sadness, fear, or anxiety without knowing why those emotions appear. Emotions are not your enemies. They are signals. Anger is a signal that something feels unfair or threatening. Sadness is a signal of loss or unmet needs. Fear is a signal of danger or uncertainty. When you feel emotional, don't ask, "How do I stop this?" Ask instead, "What is this emotion trying to tell me?" From childhood, many of us were taught to hide emotions. Don't cry. Don't be angry. Be strong. But ignoring emotions doesn't make them disappear. It only makes them stronger inside. Controlling emotions does not mean suppressing them. It means listening without obeying blindly. Think of emotions like weather. Rain is not bad. Storms are not evil. But if you believe you are the storm, you lose control. You are the sky, not the weather. The moment you can say, "I feel angry, but I am not anger," control begins. Pause more often. Name your emotions silently. This is frustration. This is fear. This is disappointment. Naming emotions reduces their power. Science and psychology both agree on this. This is the foundation. Without understanding, there is no control. Why we lose control of our emotions. We don't lose control because we are weak. We lose control because our mind reacts faster than our awareness. Most emotional reactions happen automatically. Someone speaks badly, anger appears. Something fails. Disappointment appears. We feel ignored, sadness appears. The mind wants to protect you, but it often uses old experiences, not present reality. Your reaction today might come from past pain, childhood memories, previous failures, old fear. This is why small things sometimes hurt deeply. Emotions become uncontrollable when we are tired, we are hungry, we feel lonely, we feel pressured, we don't feel understood. That's important to remember. You are not broken, you are overloaded. Another reason we lose control is expectation. When reality doesn't match expectation, emotions explode. You expected respect, you expected appreciation, you expected understanding. But life doesn't always respond gently. The problem is not emotion. The problem is unquestioned reaction. Between stimulus and response, there is a pause. That pause is where your power lives. Training emotional control means learning to pause even for 3 seconds. Those seconds change everything. Practical techniques to control emotions in the moment. Now let's talk about real tools, not just ideas. 1. The pause technique. When emotion rises, do nothing immediately. No talking, no texting, no decision. Count slowly in your mind. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Strong emotions peak and fall if you don't feed them. To breathing to reset the nervous system. Breathe in through your nose for 4 seconds. Hold for 4 seconds. Breathe out slowly for 6 seconds. Do this 5-7 times. This tells your body, "I am safe." A calm body creates a calm mind. 3. Change your physical state. Stand up. Walk. Wash your face. Drink water. Emotion lives in the body, not just the mind. 4. Ask one powerful question. Instead of reacting, ask, "Will this matter in 1 year?" Most emotional pain fades faster than we think. Control is not about being cold. It's about being wise under pressure. Long-term emotional control, daily mental training. Emotional control is not built in crisis. It's built in daily habits, self-awareness practice. Every night ask yourself, what emotion did I feel today? What triggered it? How did I react? No judgment, just observation. Reduce mental noise. Too much social media comparison and negative content weakens emotional stability. Protect your mind, like you protect your phone battery. Accept, don't fight. Fighting emotions makes them stronger. Acceptance makes them softer. Say, "I allow this feeling to be here," then it passes. Discipline over motivation. You won't always feel calm, but you can always choose discipline. Strong people are not emotionless. They are emotionally educated. Becoming the observer of your emotions. The highest level of emotional control is observation. When you observe your emotions, you are no longer controlled by them. You watch anger rise. You watch sadness come and go. You watch fear appear and disappear, and you remain. Life will always test you. People will misunderstand you. Plans will fail. Hearts will break. But emotional control gives you inner freedom. You stop reacting to everything. You start responding intentionally. That is maturity. That is strength. That is peace. You don't need to control the world. You only need to control your inner world. And when you do, nothing outside can truly destroy you. When emotions come from old wounds. Sometimes what hurts you today is not today. A simple word, a small action, a quiet moment, yet suddenly your chest feels heavy. Your heart tightens. Your mind goes back somewhere you didn't choose. This is because emotions often come from old wounds. Pain that was never spoken. Feelings that were never understood. Moments where you had to be strong too early. When an old wound is touched, the emotion feels bigger than the situation. That's how you know control begins with compassion. Instead of saying, "Why am I like this?" say, "Something inside me is asking for care." You don't heal emotions by force. You heal them by listening without judgment. Sit with yourself. Breathe. Place a hand on your chest if it helps. Say silently, "I see you. I hear you." You're allowed to feel. This soft attention slowly rewires your emotional reactions. Healing is not dramatic. It is quiet. It is patient. It is gentle. Emotional triggers and how to disarm them. Everyone has triggers. They are not weaknesses. They are unhealed memories. A trigger is not the cause. It is the reminder. Someone ignores you. Old rejection appears. Someone criticizes you. Old shame appears. Someone leaves. Old abandonment appears. The mistake most people make is fighting the trigger. Instead, study it. Ask yourself, when did I first feel this way? What does this emotion want? What am I afraid of losing? Triggers lose power when they are understood. You can also create distance between trigger and reaction. Before reacting, say, "This is a trigger, not reality." That sentence alone creates space. You don't need to win every argument. You don't need to explain everything. You don't need to prove your worth. Peace is more valuable than reaction. The strongest people know when to step back. Emotional strength is quiet, not loud. We often confuse emotional strength with toughness, but true emotional strength is soft and calm. It's the ability to stay kind when hurt, to stay silent when anger wants to speak, to stay grounded when chaos appears. A controlled mind does not react immediately. It observes. Imagine standing by a river. Thoughts and emotions flow past like water. You don't jump in every time something. You watch. This practice changes everything. You stop identifying with every emotion. You stop believing every thought. You stop being pulled into unnecessary suffering. Silence becomes your power. Calm becomes your protection. Letting go without suppressing. Letting go does not mean forgetting. It does not mean pretending nothing happened. Letting go means, this no longer controls me. Suppressed emotions stay in the body. Released emotions pass through. To release, you must allow. Cry if needed. Write if needed. Sit quietly if needed. No audience required. Healing is not weakness. It is courage. Every time you choose awareness over reaction, you train your mind. Slowly, emotional storms become shorter, then weaker, then rare. Until one day you realize you are no longer fighting yourself, becoming emotionally free. Emotional control is not perfection. You will still feel pain. You will still feel sadness. You will still feel fear. But those emotions will no longer own you. You will feel them and let them go. That is freedom. A free mind is calm even in difficulty. A free heart is gentle even in pain. You don't control emotions to become cold. You control them to stay human without suffering. And with time, patience, and compassion, you will notice something beautiful. Peace becomes your natural state. If this message brought calm to your heart gently, follow and subscribe for more soft reflections and emotional growth. Thank you for listening.